So what she did was she went to a lecture that Louis Leakey was giving, and as he was walking out, she slipped a note in his pocket, brushed by him and slipped a note in his pocket. He read the note and invited her to go down to Tanzania with and dig bones with him. But what most people don't realize is the anthropology students and bone diggers mostly have to pay their own way because there's not enough funding from some organization to pay all the staff and everything. So Judy had to raise some money to go down to Tanzania, and she had been a storyteller since she was a little girl. So she said, "Oh, I really love this Star Trek thing. I'm going to write a Star Trek script." So that's what she did. And she got herself a Hollywood agent, Polly Connell, who specialized in young writers. And you don't get through the door anywhere without a Hollywood agent. You've probably figured that one out. Well, the script didn't go anywhere because what happened was the show got canceled after the second season. Um, so one day at the post party at the end of when the course was finishing up, Bob Duncan asked Judy and I, whatever happened to that speculative script that you guys wrote? It's a pretty good script. And Judy says, well, this show went off the air. They finally came back on the air for a third season. They've got a whole new crew up there. We'll put the script in, but who knows what it's going to happen to it. And Bob said, well, who's the new producer on that show? Judy says, it's some guy named Fred Freiberger. And Bob just lit up and he says, oh, he says, I've known Freddie forever. He says, we've done so many shows together. We did Wild West and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Wow.
And he says, I'll call Freddie in the morning and get him to read your script, which he did. We got back to Judy's house. She was living with her parents for a brief while then. And her sister comes running out of the house, and sister says, hey, Judy, there's this guy named Fred something or other. He's been calling all evening. He wants you to call immediately that you get home. Doesn't matter what time of night, just give him a call. And Judy says, was that Fred Freiberger? And her sister said, yeah, that was Fred Freiberger. So Judy called the guy, and he says, yeah, we want to see you 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Paramount Studios.
Wow.